I want to make everything real clear because I say a lot and people's brains twist what I'm saying into whatever their basic understanding is because they're not lawyers or real detectives. I'm picketing not because of the pain, not because it's costing me a fortune and I have no money, not because I can't eat, not because I can't feed my raccoons, because the sheriff, Kuzi, the mayor, both mayors, Community Justice Center, lied to me and jacked me off. I went to them with good faith requests for fucking proper victim services, very minimal shit. Minimal shit. And they knowingly referred me to people they knew weren't going to help me because they wanted to get those people implicated in crimes. That's soft coercion. Now, your racketeering, it's not RICO because you're not like running any white-collar frauds. It's not really human trafficking, but it is domestic violence because that's determined by force, fraud, or coercion. And when you fucking lied to me and referred me to Howard Center, oh, and your nursing investigator who tried to refer me to Fannie Allen. Oh, if you need a referral to Dartmouth, they'll do it. That's not what I need. I need Kuzi detectives to do their fucking job and special victims advocates to do their fucking job. And if that means you have to go public with the case and let the public know you can't do your job because the whole fucking system is corrupt all the way up to the state, then so be it. You let the people who elected you decide what to do next, which is have a special election if they need to get rid of the attorney general or get rid of the governor. Because it ain't just about me. What about all the other people that got killed that I know of? There's 3. The 3 other homeless people that got killed. Alfonso, Ben, and Brandy. That's not to mention all the people who got harmed when Hannaford and Ascension Pharmaceuticals and Teva Pharmaceuticals knowingly created a bad lot or batch, I think it's called a lot, of atenolol and amlodipine and dispensed it unknowingly to the fucking pharmacists. I know the pharmacist wasn't involved because when we went into the pharmacist and told him what was going on, the pharmacy manager says, I'm not surprised because legally the manufacturer can put up to 50% less of the medication, the active ingredient, in the meds. How many elderly people ended up dead because of that? How many people ended up in the ICU? Probably unnecessarily. I'm not saying that also, because once they got to the hospital and the hospital knew those doctors were involved because they were working with Hannaford and Teva and AMLO, they knew that they were just in withdrawal. Didn't tell them they were in withdrawal because they created a bad batch of medicine to kill me and they were collateral damage. They said, oh, well, we got to keep you to run some tests and bilked it for whatever it was worth because they create a crisis and then capitalize off of it. When I say you're putting everybody around me and people who, I don't know those other people who got dispensed the bad atenolol or amlodipine. Those pharmacists didn't know what was going on. If they did, they wouldn't have told me the truth. When I say you're jeopardizing Vermonters, all those people and their survivors and family members can sue the fuck out of Chittenden County, the state of Vermont, the state of New York, city of Burlington, and whoever else. The firm handling Governor Hochul and the firm handling her independent and Letitia James. That's why they're not worried about Tish James being able to do shit when they targeted her on this fucking housing shit that they've got her under investigation for, because they know the people, all of you assholes here in Vermont, New York, are doing the same fucking thing. You're killing people so you can nail them with murder. You're just not doing it for financial motives. You're trying to martyr me and martyr my whole team and martyr innocent civilians that don't know no better. You're violating AA HIP, which is basically HIPAA because AA is a medical treatment program. Or NA or Al-Anon, all of the above. And there's no one political party that AA has everybody in there, including people that aren't affiliated with politics at all. So don't think you can appease me by getting me pain meds or getting me money or whatever. You got to just do your fucking job. And if you have to go public, you got to admit what you did. Because this condition is as bad as it is because all you motherfuckers lied to me and jerked me off. It was soft coercion, but it was coercion. Own your shit. So all that evidence might actually be admissible at some point. You could call it matters of national security or public safety, but Sarah George and Mayor Mulvaney, Stanek and Sheriff McLaughlin and the new sheriff and Essex PD and SVU, they need to recuse. The governor, too. Governor Scott knew what was going on. I sent him an electronic message. He didn't do shit either. So whatever damage this is that has me crippled, that I can't even take care of myself at all, that's on you. Because this collapse lung happened after the sheriff lied to me and got Howard Center out there instead of the victims advocates from Cousy. I believe it happened. I think I called him out on it once the lung collapsed. Like, I wasn't out there to fucking play games with you. I made multiple good faith requests. And not only did you lie to me when I went into Cousy, the sheriff's department, the mayor under the new mayor, and the old mayor, that goes without saying, but then you had the nursing lady fucking lie to me on a bus. The nursing investigator. So you wanted me to go out to Fanny Allen so you could catch them. Never mind, they're part of University of Vermont. And all of this was unnecessary. Because once you know, and we know because I recorded everything, once you know doctors are deliberately falsifying medical records, whether it's fraud or just to avoid any type of liability, that, according to all the blogs I read on the law firms that specialize in falsified medical records, says once you see that one record is deliberately falsified, every single record at that clinic is suspect. You got all the probable cause you need. You don't need me to go out there and get people on the record. What? So the only thing that makes sense, according to your own confessions, is you want dead bodies so you can trump up the charges for your political coup. That's a political coup. That's them having everything they need to kill you. So there's nothing you're going to do to appease me, to stop me from protesting in front of City Hall and writing this up, blowing the whistle with Pam Bondi. You want me to die. You're murdering me so you can nail her for capital homicide and put her on death row. That's murder. That's capital homicide on your part. Her, Trump, and everybody else. Well, I swore an oath to a criminal defense attorney. If you want to prosecute her, but don't create Brady violations, especially when you got a wake of collateral damage in the way. So the only way forward is for you to own your shit and notify the governor, the attorney general, and go public with your mistakes and say basically what we need now is a completely independent Vermont investigation. Because all the evidence you got on Howard Center and everybody else, that was from soft coercion. That was from lying to me, even though I protested at the time. You sent people to lie to me and had your little talking heads on YouTube blow smoke up my ass, shame me. You committed the same crimes, different reasons, but whatever. You don't get to use their crimes as excuse for your own. I'm not a fucking martyr. It's one thing for me to volunteer to do something, and I already told you I would help you. You could have went ahead, done your job, covered your ass, and it wouldn't have stopped them from doing the stupid shit that would have... They would have done plenty of stupid shit to implicate themselves, but there wouldn't be any dead bodies on you. All the dead bodies would be on them. Now you got dead bodies on you, and they know that. That's why they're not correcting their behavior. Because Chad Cronin and my father is part of their team. They trained me. They know if I stood up to them, I'll definitely stand up to you. I don't have any friends here. I have this. Talk is cheap. Actions is what I look at. No, you're not. You're risking everybody else's lives. You motherfuckers, you're not putting your lives on the line for us. You're risking everybody else's lives. And there's no reason for your life, for Sarah George or the mayor as elected law enforcement to be afraid. If anybody threatens them like they did Alvin Bragg, shit, this is Vermont. Vermonters would not, they'd be like, oh no, hell no.